Okay, welcome to GameForBrains.
Are we good? Oh, hi.
It's recording now.
Good.
Um,
That's what I like. That's what I like to see.
is this,
Oh, that's cool. Look at it. It's like...
yeah.
Yeah.
It's like in the thing. Is
Yep.
that what you mean?
Yep, that's exactly what I mean.
Is this...
Recursive?
I'm not sure if this counts as like a challenge video, but I don't know. We just want to play this game. It's never the end is loading. Some kind of funny stuff going on in this game.
Seems like a kind of game that is like rich in stuff. You know, like you want to pay attention to everything. Like one that...
I thought it like controlled many oil deposits.
No. I did not mean rich by it possessed natural resources in abundance. What I meant by rich was like, richly designed.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Okay.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order.
Seems like an okay job.
This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of
Seems
every
very
year. And although
Douglas
others
Adams.
might have considered
Oh, yeah,
it
it does.
soul-crushing, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
Seems like a nice life to me.
And then one day, something very peculiar happened.
There's a pair.
Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to
My
follow.
goodness!
No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say
You think this will
hi.
turn out to be
Never in
like
all
an
his
actual
years
parable,
at the company
or are they
had
just
this
using that
happened.
word?
This complete
Like
isolation.
you'll be able to analyze
Something was
it. And
very
then
Yeah.
clearly
you'll be
wrong.
learn some moral
Shocked,
lesson from it.
Frozen solid.
Yes.
Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time.
He needs
But
a
as
new
he
desk.
came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Oh,
I'm playing the game.
that's cool. Can we turn it up a little bit?
Yeah, hold on.
I want to hear it. Yeah, don't mind that. Shush.
Okay, where is this? Stanley said this cup says Mondays on it. Does it say Taste Mondays? I'm gonna say that's what that cup
You
says.
should look in that drawer.
Stanley likes a cup that says Taste Mondays.
That filing cabinet's open.
Oh, it's open. What
Let's
is
see if there's... No, it's probably not.
Stanley was unable to interact with his
I
environment.
think you're supposed to step out of your office.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
I like how...
Stanley also couldn't see
overexposed.
outside.
His
His eyes did not adjust.
eyes are not adjusting for the exposure. Also, his office existed in a giant light bulb.
What's the numbers here? Oh. Oh, here's a nice picture of the leaf that got wet.
Stanley admires the art.
Stanley thought, this picture's okay, but I could do better.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
You know what I would do?
Stanley said, I don't think so.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Oh, that's cool. I like this.
There's the employee lounge. Oh, nice.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
Stanley tried to jump or something. Stanley could not find the right...
Stanley tried to say apple.
Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings. Really worth it.
I'm getting a little scared when these doors close behind me.
Is there a notebook?
At this point, Stanley's obsession with this room bordered on creepy and reflected poorly on his overall personality.
Oh, man.
It's possible that this is why everyone left.
Coffee. Nut? Nut? Coffee nut.
Coffee nut?
Stanley sat around waiting for more dialogue, but when a long time had passed and there was no more, he decided that the game was trying to send him a message.
Cold drinks! 125. Is our drinks really 125 now?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
More than that.
Well, what time is it?
I can't read that clock. 11:30?
Just about. What time is it in real life? Not 11:30.
No, it is 8:51.
Okay.
Fail.
That's not a real life clock.
Nope.
We're not dealing with real life
He had
here.
enough of the amazing room and took the first open door on his left to get back to business.
Or went straight on. This is how we're playing this game.
Yeah.
Oh, this
Stanley
is
was
weird.
so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Oh, it's like warehouse.
Okay.
Blueprints.
This is pretty clever.
Yeah. Oh, the doors keep closing. I don't like that. I don't have my card.
Should have gone to the freaking meeting room. That's where all the cards are.
This looks dangerous.
Yep. There you go.
Stanley decided to jump to his death.
But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
I love this. Oh.
Alright, let's try again.
Alright.
I guess it starts at that time. 11, like 20.
20. Like 20.
Like 20. Not exactly.
We
His
can't.
co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
We can't read face clocks.
Stanley
anymore.
decided to go to the meeting room.
Sorry.
Perhaps
Our
he
phone
was
tells
simply
us what
Mr.
time
Man.
it is. With numbers. Not with...
Other numbers. Dashes.
When Stanley came to a set of two
Hands.
open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I sure didn't.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it
I
perfectly.
just really don't want to do what he
wanted to
says.
Right?
stop by the employee lounge first.
I
just
wonder,
to
I wonder how
admire.
much you can do that.
But I'm going to get through here.
Wow.
Real
Yes,
quick.
this room. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Do I want to go to the warehouse? This door looks interesting, though.
Yeah.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
No. Stanley looked at this button, pushed it,
Oh.
and went down.
Good. Okay.
Yeah, here we go.
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go, from here it's, left.
I think the door opened
Oh,
when he said that.
That's cool.
Oh, no, it's to the right, my mistake.
Oh!
Oh, that is cool.
My gosh. I love this.
I can't open this.
No, not
Uh-oh.
the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute,
I'm
please?
scared.
Now, let's see, we went down right, left, down, left, right. Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
GameForBrains.